Welcome back to Nook and Cranny Gaming. We are playing Shadowgate. Welcome back. So last time there was a fissure that we opened up in the wall and also a hallway. I'm trying to figure out if we need to explore the hallway first or the secret first. It's a very difficult choice. So I'm gonna say let's do the hallway. We'll come back to that though. So we're gonna go down the hallway. A series of ancient doors encircle this small hallway. It looks as if a battle may have been fought here long ago. Looks like you get a little bag. The hand-stitched sack is made from the hide of an animal. Which animal, however, is uncertain. Let's take it. You drop the sack into your satchel. Open it. You rummage through the sack and find a scroll. You put this in your satchel while discarding the sack. Open the scroll. While the writing is difficult to discern, you manage to glean a few key phrases. The danger is real. Alert the surrounding lands. Seal off the passages into the Gatekeeper Mountains. The wax seal shows an eagle in flight and is signed by someone named Fandril. So a lot of Fandril and, who was our other friend? Fandril and Lakmir are two guys that we're finding a lot of notes from so far. Okay. Well, we got 3 doors. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. With a grunt, you push the door open. So one reason I like these games so much is it reminds me of Whoa! It reminds me of Dungeons & Dragons a lot. Teeth chattering, you stand within the cold cellar, hugging yourself for warmth. A creature made of ice hovers playfully in the far side of the room. I guess that's that guy. Are we getting cold? Are we freezing? It seemed like the screen was getting way more blue. I'm gonna take these torches and try to open this door across the way before we freeze to death. I don't know if that's possible, but it feels like it. Oh god, shield. The smell of brimstone rises. Oh, I take a shield. The dragon notices you and moves its ponderous weight and begins gathering a breath. Okay, items. Outfit, there we go. So let's equip the shield. You lash the iron shield securely to your forearm. With a roar, the ancient beast released a scorching stream of fire at you. You raise your iron shield just in time to block the dragon's flame, dispersing it harmlessly to either side of you. So we also have another helmet here. Oh-ho! Gathering another breath, the dragon releases a superheated stream of fire at you. You lift the iron shield and once again block the fiery flame, although this time you can actually feel the heat, so it sounds like our shield might be breaking down. You take the hammer. The ancient dragon shifts its weight and fires a blast of scorching flame right at you. You barely manage to raise your shield in time to block the dragon's flame. While the shield protects you, it glows red hot. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else we can really do in here. Let's get out of here. Let's back out. Back away from the dragon. You manage to rush from the room before the dragon can release a blast of fire. Teeth chattering, we're back in the cold cellar. So, what was this guy? A strange entity made entirely of solid ice and cold vapor hovers above the room in front of you. You've heard a magical orb can capture creatures like this. Oh, there's a scroll and some ice over here. You haul back and let loose an uppercut, and the resulting sound has nothing to do with the ice, rather it's your fingers exploding in pain. Well, we did just pick up a hammer. Use this on that. You attempt to crush the ice with a swing of the hammer. A few shards of ice come off, but nothing more. What if we melt it with our torch? Use the torch? Yeah, there we go. You bring the lit torch close to the ice. It takes a few moments, but eventually the ice melts away, revealing a scroll hidden within. So let's take that. I really hate to take off without searching everything, but I'm really afraid of freezing to death, so let's go ahead and back out into here. And now let's check out our new scroll that we got. You unroll the scroll, careful not to rip it. Oh, as you scan the scroll, one particular word almost seems to jump out at you. Agap. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange markings in your spellbook. Before the scroll crumbles in your hands, you realize that you have learned a spell. So we got a new spell. Let's see what this one says. A gap. I wonder if it helps us get across, you know, gaps. The spell glyph translates into a gap. You sense a huge weight like a stone opening itself to some mystery beyond. The opening room had a strange, like, metal seal on the ground. We could go check that out. Skull has a deep gouge in the back of its head, a telltale sign of a death blow with an axe. I guess we can take that. Cluster of bones is still mostly intact. Dried sinews and muscle all hold it together. Let's open it up. You search among the bones of the skeleton but find nothing that interests you. Okay. Well, we went left. Let's go right. Phone, don't die on me. Open up. With a grunt, you push the door open, and we go inside. But yeah, this game reminds me a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. You know, the DM would be the person at the bottom here. Within a large cavern, you find yourself on the shore of the placid underground lake, and then you roleplay what's going on. So then you know, you can look around the place. Like, you'd ask the dungeon master, well, what's the water look like? You sense something large and ominous deep below the surface of these black waters. And I think it's very immersive in that way. Like, you're just staring at this place that you're in, and it's interesting. I love the narration too. It is hard to tell from the distance, but you think you see a skeleton chained to a rock. Perhaps you need to get a little closer to look somehow. Now, we don't really have anything. What was that other spell? What did it say? Spectral person at the edge of your consciousness. Let's try it out. See if... You attempt to both cast the spell and throw it across the surface of the lake. This fails miserably in the misfire that explodes painfully in your face. Oh no, we hurt ourselves, it sounds like. Except there's not really a health bar unless this is some kind of... You look upon yourself with apprehension, not knowing whether you are fully prepared for this adventure. However, the hefty iron shield strapped across your arm gives you a measure of confidence. That reminds me, we also picked up a new helmet. This dented helmet looks a bit small for you, but the other one's blocking our vision. You swap one helmet for another, unsure if the new one improves your look at all. Well, you can look up here and you can see that our small little helmet is up there. Actually, let's keep it for now. We'll see. We might change that later. So let's check out these stairs. A curving set of stairs lead up into a darkened passage. Let's go up into that darkened passage. A magnificent waterfall cascades from the mouth of an ancient stone statue, painstakingly carved into the cavern wall. Oh, that was painstakingly carved in the cavern wall. Below it is an undulating mass of water hovering playfully above the river. Hovering above you is an entity made entirely of water and mist. The liquid elemental continuously forms and reforms in a hypnotic way. You've heard a magical orb can capture these. Let's check out the symbol on the wall. This marking looks like the dwarves' craftsman's stamp. Let's look at the face more closely. Having cut a deep furrow into the rock of this cavern, an underground river rushes past you and into a large crevasse. Alright, well... What's our spell look like? No, it doesn't really match. We could try it, though. Sweat beads your brow as you concentrate on the glyph and then release the spell. The power of your magic flies about in a spectacular fashion, but does little else. So our spell did not open any gaps there. So I'm going to go back. Doesn't look like there's anything else in the dead end. And let's explore the middle door. Let's open that puppy up. What's our new item? Oh yeah, we got this skull. Deep gouge with, looks like an axe blow. Interesting. So we're going into the middle door. Ooh. With stone tombs lining the walls of this musty crypt, there's an ancient, almost reverent air to the place. So I'm gonna... I can't take these torches. I can hit the torch. Let's try lighting the torches. 1, 2, 3. Nothing? Alright, well, what's this middle guy? The figure carved on the lid of this tomb has a mischievous feral look to it. It is holding one upside-down torch. A bas relief carved on the tomb is of an ancient figure brandishing a sword. This is a noble-looking warrior that is carved into a sarcophagus. Cowled, shadowy figure. And the likeness of a regal figure has been engraved on the lid of this tomb. Now we also have the opportunity to open these up, I saw. Let's go and open one up. When you open... Oh! When you open the tomb, a horrific creature is released, letting out a piercing cry that cuts into your very being. It's a banshee, harbinger of death and disease. You feel a momentary stabbing pain before the specter winks out of existence. Oh. Whew. Inside, there's a mummy of a huge hulking figure. The ancient wrappings are very dry and appear to be highly flammable. Alright, we could try to... Let's see if we open another one of these, what happens. The lid slides open with an eerie creak. Your vision clears and the episode passes. That was intense. So the Banshee actually made everything blurry. I don't know if you noticed that, but after the Banshee passed, everything went a little bit blurry. So we got 2 mummies here. We got 2 more, and 2 more sarcophagus right here, and then another one right in the middle. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do next time. Are we going to burn the mummies? Are we going to open more stuff? Go examine that hole back there in the hallway? You'll just have to stick around to find out. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching Nook and Cranny Gaming. Make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, and remember that your likes and your comments are very much appreciated. And we will see you in the next video.